Okay. Yeah, sorry about this being late. I think rock electric. Alright, everyone. Today we are doing Alolan Golem. So, unlike... Alright, hold on. This is too loud. Okay. So, unlike Raticate, there's no stat difference with the regular and the Alolan form. We have the exact same stats as normal Golem. Our different typing just means we're weak to different things. Like, we only really lose our weaknesses to Ice and Steel. But we don't have our 2 times weakness to Grass and Water, but we are 4 times weak to Ground. That does worry me a bit. But we'll see how that goes. Alright, I gotta set the chat window. There we go. That's why I set the under to 110. Like, 110 exactly is, like, less than 23rd place, so I don't think this is going to go too good. Well, let's get started. It is Rock Electric. On the bright side, we start with Magnitude. Magnitude's pretty much going to be our way to beat Brock. We leveled up, huh? Are we in medium slow? We have to be in medium slow. Only medium slow levels up in that fight. Actually, no, it's medium slow and fluctuating. Difference that Alolan Golem has electric type explosion being explosion. If you think I've gone mad, I have, but I'm right. Alolan Golem's hidden ability makes normal moves electric. And I wish we had that. Yeah, Rock Electric is going to be strange. And I don't know if you've noticed, our special attack is absolutely horrible. Like, getting all those good electric moves may seem good. I don't know how we're going to use them. Like, we have 45 or so special attack, but our attack stat is around 120. Like, I think even 4 times super effective Thunderbolt, I think Rock Slide might just be better for Gyarados than Thunderbolt. So, for nature, I know our speed is really bad. We really do not need any more attack. I actually gave us the Jolly Nature, which is plus speed and minus special attack. Because I figured maybe in the early to mid-game portions, we might be able to slightly outspeed the opponent. It's not like for the late game. Like, you may think a plus speed nature is a waste on this thing, and in most other senses it is, but one thing you have to take into account is, we're not playing with competitive movesets. It honestly wouldn't help here because the amount of coding I'd take for Galvanize in this game to keep the electric moves physical like normal moves, it wouldn't be worth it. It's just a simple line of code, but the problem is it replaces all electric moves as physical. Like, you can't split it. The game just doesn't have the technology in it. You'd have to, like, completely rebuild the engine. But technically, I could make electric physical, but although it would do it to everything. You know, just because I know Misty's going to be hard, I'm debating on fighting the bug catchers, but I'm not sure. I mean, we're in the medium slow group. We're going to get levels just fine. I'm most likely going to have to do the SSAM too. We'll see. But we do have Curse. Curse is our only setup move that we get. I may have to consider keeping this for the late game. We'll see. Yeah, Sundown, I'm not doing that. That's the issue, because I was talking about Galvanize being physical, but normal electric move still being special. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's what we have to deal with. I did not mean to walk in that grass. I will still fight the Light Years trainer, though. I think on the Geodude, I'll just set up a few curses. Honestly, in the Elite Four, one of my main concerns is, how am I going to beat Lorelei? I mean, I know it's completely doable, because unlike normal Golem, we're not 4 times weak to water, and we're not weak to ice. But our special defense is still horrible. It kind of makes me wonder if we should even keep Curse. It might just be too much of a liability. I don't know. Dude, I just got 3 6s in a row. Come on. 4. Okay, how do you miss a magnitude? Seriously. It's a good thing they gave magnitude so many power points. There we go. What the? Give me a sec. Oh. Alright, it's dead. It looked like there was an ant crawling on the ceiling. Alright, yeah, you'll get back to me on that. How was your bike ride? It was pretty nice, actually. That was my first, like, serious bike ride. Like, probably like 8 years. I haven't owned a bike till recently. At least since I was really young. I mean, I've attempted to ride my bike through the neighborhood, but we've got a lot of hills, and it makes it really hard. So I just went further out into town to try and, do it on some flat ground, on some actual bike trails. It is a, what is it called? It's a good quality brand of mountain bike. It starts with an S, can't remember. Just in case. But yeah, the only reason I have it is because I bought it used for real cheap. I know the bike brand new goes for like $400, and I bought mine for like $150. It is not a Donkey Kong 6-pack bike. I don't even know if that's a thing. You know what's funny? Rock Throw is actually better than Rock Tomb. Because Rock Throw and Rock Tomb are both 50 base power, but Rock Tomb is 80, Rock Throw is 90. Plus, Rock Throw has more power points. Honestly, the early game trainers, with the exceptions of Misty, they're not going to be that hard. Like, we're going to resist so many of their moves. Like, it won't even be a competition with a lot of the Nugget Bridge trainers. Magnitude's like pure coverage, and then Rock is for... Oops. Rock type is just for the Pidgeys. Honestly, the medium-slow leveling group is probably going to be the one thing that saves this thing. Because even though our typing is really bad, the fact that we can level up quickly will definitely help. Honestly, of all the moves that have been cut from the main Pokemon games, one of the ones, like, besides Return, of course, one of the ones I'm really upset they got rid of was Magnitude. Like, it was such an awesome early game move. Like, sure, it could be 10 base power, but it has a chance to be 150. A Donkey Kong on a bike. Oops. And I missed Rock Throw. Oh, my repel ran out. I can make it. Come on. There we go. Tutor moves. You know what? I might want Mega Punch. I almost never teach Mega Kick. Yeah, if this thing was medium fast instead of medium slow, things would be quite bad right now. I mean, Mega Kick can be good. Like, if we were using a normal type, like, the extra stab damage early on could be nice, but with this, with most backports, I just don't think they're gonna help. No, that is not weight-based. The weight-based moves are Low Kick and Grass Knot. Mega Kick is 120 base power and 70% accurate. So it's like a normal type Thunder with no status conditions. But early game, 120, that's a lot of base power. Like, if I like got a Pokemon with like really bad moves on it, I may use it for a couple of foes, but I would prefer not to. Oh, hello, Axew. So yeah, Axew, when I took a look at this thing's moveset and stats, I'm like, man, we're not going to be able to use a single electric move. And Rock Electric is still a horrible typing, because it does get rid of our weaknesses to Ice and Steel, which helps us with Lorelei a tiny bit. Our Water and Grass weaknesses go back to 2 times, but we're 4 times weak to Ground. Like, that does worry me about Giovanni, because his whole team has Earthquake. This might be the one Pokemon where Giovanni could be a huge threat. And, I mean, another thing that's a huge conflict to me, Curse is our only setup move, but in the league, if we get outsped by stuff like Lorelei, we're done for. Like, I just don't know what to do. Rare Giovanni W. Potentially. All it takes is a type combo that's 4 times weak to Ground. Also, Axew, unlike the Alolan Raticate, which does have stat differences from normal Raticate, Alolan Golem has the exact same stats. Hey, got a 10. Rock is so bad defensively. Yeah. I mean, Electric is pretty good defensively, because not many... It's only weak to 1 typing. It's just, not a good doesn't really make the Rock type any better. Heatran may not do well. Well, we'll see when we eventually do it. I don't know, I think Heatran would do pretty good. Attract may actually come in useful. I meant to go for Magnitude. Dude. Oh yeah, I got a 10. I don't think it's gonna work with Golem. Yeah, I'm not too sure. You know what? Yeah, I better get Secret Power. Alolan Golem is 120 text regular Golem and Gens. Oh, wait. Okay. When I was looking up Golem stats, it may have been its modern stats. I forgot to, like, look at the little bottom that's like, oh, by the way, in Gen 3 it was this. So, does that mean the Golem in this game is 110 attack? And everything else is the same? If so, like, that's like a slight improvement, but, like, not really by much. It just means maybe at the league we'll have an extra, like, 7 points in our stat, maybe? Oh, the move Attract, yeah. Like, we're gonna be slower than a lot of stuff. But I'll pick it up just in case. Oops. honestly, I think going in the league, we just need a 100% offensive set. Hello, Bolting Blazy. I can only imagine backporting those opponents extremely easy on Firered and Emerald because of the fact decomp packs made it easy. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. For these runs, we're choosing not to backport any moves because Gen 3's got a lot of good moves to choose from, but we do backports in Gen 1 and Gen 2 as well. Gen 2, I actually do backport moves, and I don't use like someone else's like ROM hacking tools. I actually use disassembly to put the moves in myself. So it's like I'm directly coding the game. It's actually quite a fun process. I don't know how to really do it for Firered. I could probably look at ROM hacking tools, but I've already done enough of these runs where I've already established a standard. I should at least hold on to that standard. Okay, I'm gonna teach Dig. Actually, no. Magnitude is way better than Dig. In terms of moves that Gen 3 lacks, it's like Flare Blitz and Energy Ball. I could think, why did I tried to pull a crystal and surf to Misty. So, guys, how well do you think this is gonna go? I mean, at least it'll have an easier time than regular Golem. And we speed tie this thing. Oh, what? Cool, one speed tie. Since the Starmie outspeeds us anyway, I may as well set up a curse. Oh. That could have worked, but no. I'll come back later. Actually, I want to try something. I didn't pick it up. I'm going to see if holding the Oranberry can make a difference, because I really want to try and avoid backtracking. Because backtracking to, like, Misty after the SS Sand is a huge time loss. I don't want to do it unless I have no choice. Alright. Yeah, Aura Sphere is an awesome move. Harden. 7. Crit. Well, it can't live a crit, I can tell you that. Alright, let's try that again. That's not a good comparison. Honestly, our attack is so good. Like, it looks like the Starmie is going to be a 2-shot no matter what, so I think just go for the offensive. Okay, Oranberry does not help. Okay, so I will have to come back. I really don't have a choice. I had a feeling that I would. I just really wanted to see and try if it would work. Yeah, I guess you could remove Physical Specialist, see how much times would change. Ones there in Gen 3 for reruns, but I don't know. Technically, Axir did show me a tool that actually would implement it, but we chose not to implement it. We want these runs to be close to vanilla, but just pretend like a Pokemon from the future traveled back in time, and it only has to work with what the game has to offer. But it has all its typings and stats, so I wanted to keep it a close vanilla feeling. Rock Slide? I don't know, though, because the thing is, no matter what I do, the Starmie's gonna be a 2-hit, and it outspeeds me. Like, I need to get to a point where it does less damage to me. Yeah, it's true, it should do more, but... Well, like I said, I just don't survive the hits. And I don't even know if Rock Slide, like, nothing's gonna one-shot. The only thing that could one-shot is a magnitude 10 on the Starmie. That's the only thing that can one-shot it. Also, this TM right here is Brick Brick. I will get it just in case. Yep. I'm not sure. You'd have to ask Axie that question. I think the music might be a bit too quiet. Hold on. Alright, that should be better. Rock Slide. I really want to play around with the Emerald Decomp engine, the complete Firered upgrade, because someone I know is making a neat hack with it. Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, you don't have that knowledge? Oh. Alright, at least at this level, I'm guaranteed to outspeed the Staryu. Honestly, if level 26 is all I need, I should probably just fight extra trainers in Mount Moon. Alolan Golem's egg moves are the bare bones one. There's Auto, Tamize, may as well be Agility, and Curse. Yeah, I'm glad you picked Curse. Alright, so I'm gonna have to delay Surge, not because he's hard, but because it costs a lot of time to backtrack. Oh, right. Yeah, if I can end up just getting an extra level for Misty and not have to backtrack, I'll definitely save a lot of time to split. Alright, let's take a look. You've got it, dude. Oh, that makes up for it. Okay. What level was I last time? Last time I tried this, what level was I? Because I did not expect that to die. Wait. $24. Honestly, if I'm level 25, Rock Slide probably would have one-shot the Starmie. So I think Axie was actually right on that. I guess I was wrong. So yeah, in the next attempt, I will get to level 25 for Misty. It will be a noticeable time save, yeah. I wonder if I should teach Secret Power. Like, I just need a move that's accurate. But, I mean, I'm not going to be fighting too many people. I'll just hold on to Mega Punch. Level 28, okay. Got some nice damage rounding there. The Slowpoke seems to pretty much live everything. In the secondary events, the Secret Power are better, but Mega Punch is doing good enough. Yeah, I feel like I just want raw damage output. Hey look, the Oranberry's gone. Alright, I should definitely use a Super Potion here. I know, it is bulky, yeah. Like, I wasn't surprised by it. I'm usually surprised when a physical move one-shots Slowpoke. The funny thing about Kanto is that it follows the next gym and with some exceptions be super effective to the last. Super effective to the last gym. Well, that doesn't really apply to, like, Erica compared to Surge. But Koga to Erica makes sense. Koga to Sabrina. Honestly, about half the gyms. That makes sense. Johto Gym, the next gym is weak to the last one. Bug weak to flying, normal not weak to bug, ghost is not weak to normal, fighting is not weak to ghost, steel is, well, steel's weak to fighting. I think you might be overthinking this a little bit. Blaine is generally considered to be superior to Sabrina. Yeah, not in red and blue, that's for sure. That's also kind of the case for Yellow, but they've improved the teams and movesets. Pretty much, yeah, most of them. Sabrina greater than Blaine. Every other game, Blaine's greater than Sabrina. In this game specifically, I would actually have to agree on that. I think in this game, Blaine's actually harder than Sabrina. Mainly because of he has 2 Intimidate users. If you use anything that's physical, like, you're in for a world of pain. I mean, even if you have, like, a bunch of Surfs, like, the Arcanite's high special may not guarantee the one-shot. Like, the only Pokemon that generally have an easy time with him are special attacking water users. Yeah. The only level up movesets that got changed, mainly like evolutions for one. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna do the rocket section, teach Fly, and then go down to Vermilion, beat Surge, then go to the tower. Or anything with Flash Fire against Blaine. True. Hey, Boss KO. I may need vitamins, we'll see. Oops. Let's Go Beat Eevee might be easy, but Blaine is better than Sabrina in that game. Blaine actually made me swap my Charizard out. Oh boy. He's hard enough to make you switch. Now things are serious. Also, y'all remember how at level 25, I was able to outspeed the Staryu? Remember, I have a plus speed nature. this is why I wanted the plus speed nature. I knew early game speed was going to matter. Like, obviously, it's not going to matter for the league, obviously. But, like, throughout the middle of the run, if we need to be outspeeding something, then we may need 2 or 3 less levels to do so. Like, imagine if we had a minus speed nature. Like, I wouldn't do Misty to level 30. Rock Slide with a timid Charizard. Yeah, that's not a good Charizard. And I have no idea how stuff like Magnitude and Earthquake can actually miss. Hey, Limber. I mean, yeah, in my Shining Pearl Nuzlocke, some of my Pokemon do not have that good of natures. Like, I think my Purugly, before it died, had a minus attack plus defense nature. But yeah, I'm not kidding when I say that I'm gonna make sure my team is close to EV trained as possible, because I'm not taking any chances on Sabrina. Or not Sabrina, but Cynthia. But you have the excuse of that being a Nuzlocke. Yeah, true, I didn't really have a choice. Also, if I do a Nuzlocke in one of the older games, I remember I mentioned that I would have like the 3 or 4 times speed up. I would also probably hack in rare candies. Just because there's no XP share. Yeah, none of Alolan Golem's regular abilities are relevant anyway. Yeah, true. I don't mind Limber. Limber's actually quite nice. Nuzlocke Hard Gold? Probably not. Do you guys think I'm gonna struggle at Surge? What older games would you do? By older, I meant, like, the first 3 gens. Like, I would probably try a Nuzlocke of, I don't know, actually. I don't know, actually. I'll think about that another time. But yeah, Naughty, Lonely, or Neutral for Charizard next playthrough if I use it again. Arcanine doesn't get good moves by level up, only Growl, so Charizard's somewhat better. Honestly, Charizard is better than Arcanine. I agree with that. Yeah, the next run is definitely going to be way faster up to this point. I know you hate the Sun and Moon games. Ultra and Ultra Moon's probably the hardest Nuzlocke. I don't hate the Sun and Moon games. Like, I think the original Sun and Moon games I am not really a fan of. I liked the Ultra games better. I did do full playthroughs of both. I did the Ultra ones first, then the regular, to see what I missed out on, because Sun and Moon I actually skipped on. Like, I had the game, but I just never completed it. And I got the Ultra games, gave them a chance, liked it, so I'm like, huh, what did I miss in Sun and Moon? So I played Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon, like, there's definitely some differences with them that are interesting, like what kind of totem Pokemon you fight. I just think the Ultra games had a better story. Some people complained that the Ultra story, like, changed, like, Lucamine's character or something, but I don't know. I really liked how, they included, like, a bunch of people that were, like, from another dimension, like, trying to go after Ultra Beasts, and they got Colress to fit in the story somehow. Like, I thought the Ultra games had a better story. Honestly, I would consider Nuzlocking Gen 7. I know Steve plans on a lot of Nuzlocks for Gen 1, but those are going to be easy. Like, I mean, one thing I would consider is like a type-themed Nuzlocke. Maybe like an X and Y, like fire type only Nuzlocke. That'd be pretty interesting. Because it would really limit what encounters you can get. The only thing I liked in the original Sun and Moon is the story and the fact that the final boss is against the Professor. I did like that, yeah. Because I liked how the region didn't have a champion yet, so he was just a fill-in. I liked how, like, whenever you beat the league again, you faced a random challenger. And if you lost, then you have to fight the league and then get your title back. Like, that's what an actual champion title should be. Not just like, oh, you beat Steven Stone, you're the champion, but Steven's still gonna hang out here. Really makes no sense. Yeah, that'd be... Oh, no. 4 times weak to water. Oh, no. Head smash without recoil. I mean, it's a good... Head smash is a good move. It's really risky. I'm gonna teach Return right now. Should I? Yeah. Probably Gen 3 Arcanine. We would give it Rockhead in that case, just because the ability actually exists. I really don't understand how people go through the trees to get there. Honestly, the only time I've ever seen use in Flash Fire... yeah, it's very niche solo runs, like if I'm using a fire type in this game with Flash Fire, at least I'm immune to Fire Blast. Plus the AI is too dumb to realize I have it. It was Gen 3 that... Actually, was it Gen 2 they gave the Evolutions Dig? I don't remember. Alright, Erica or Koga? I don't know about Koga, because we don't resist poison anymore. Oh no, Grok resists poison. Never mind, never mind. For some reason I thought only ground resisted it, but no, they both do. I think I should try and fight all the trainers in here. Yeah, Return is just going to be more consistent damage than Magnitude. They didn't give the Evolutions Dig in Gen 2. Starting Gen 3 they did. Honestly, that was the right decision. If those Evolutions didn't get Dig in my Versus video, it would have been horrible. Honestly, I really should have considered Iron Defense there. No. I don't know, but I know they aren't good use of it until Gen 4 because 80 base power. I mean, I think when I did them in Leaf Green, it helped for some of them. I don't remember. All the Leaf Green runs need re-rankings. Offline, obviously. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to hope for some good luck with Magnitude. Yeah, Glaze? Oh. Did I save? I think I did. No, I did not. I should have saved for that, honestly. I've never used Glaceon. Its typing is awful, though. Oh no, not my defense. Glaceon gets Ice Beam, so she's chill. I mean, Vaporeon also does, by TM. I still think of the 5 that are in this game. What would I say is the best one? Well, I know Vaporeon was ranked the highest, but if I were to re-rank them, honestly, I would still give it to Vaporeon. Oh, I should have got Substitute, honestly. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the... Oh. Yeah, I should have considered Substitute there. That was a Magnitude 6, by the way. Great. Poison chip damage is going to do more than Sludge does. Alright, I'm resetting. You know what? I need to get rid of something for Substitute. I don't want to teach it that early, though. I'm going to equip a Pecha Berry. Yeah, Magnitude, yeah. Espeon's the best because he gets to avoid being in Kanto. Why is that a bad thing? Like, Psychics are good in this game. Oh, actually, you also have to remember, Buck is the only Pokemon that's going to take any damage from Magnitude. Like, for these other ones, I have to use Return. Okay. So, it looks like I'll have to set up 2 times, and I just have to hope for no smoke screens. Why is Espeon lucky it doesn't get access in this game? Like, I'm kind of confused. Espeon would be the alternative for Alakazam if it was in Gen 1 instead of Hypno. True. Doesn't have to live in a toxic waste dump. Dang. Actually, I could technically... You know, I was gonna say I could just get a different Surf user and go do Blaine, but honestly, I think Silph will be just fine. What speed is the Pidgeot? Dude, seriously? Alright, it's like 70-something, I think. I mean, honestly, the thing that really matters is probably just the Gyarados. Well, the Gyarados, I don't think the Gyarados has a water move in this. Oh, dang it, I didn't think of that. I actually should have gotten the Quick Claw. You say that, yet you said it anyway. This is 6. Definitely gonna get all the vitamins. Even in Gen 2, Espeon still destroys stuff. That is true, yeah. Oops. Yeah. I don't know if the training is going to be necessary in the end, but I do think it will be. There's a funny strat you can do to beat Snorlax with Espeon. Swagger Psych Up combo. Oh man, that is something. The only game where Espeon is bad is the Gen 3 and Gen 5 games. Why those specifically? Hello, Queen of the Nerds. I really should not have gone this way. This guy has terrible Pokemon. They have to fight a Darkmon at the start. That is true. I forgot about that. Yep, you're right. That's true, Axew, but you're forgetting about the early game Rock Magma Aqua Grunt. They still have a Poochyena. So, I mean, you'll have a bit more time to drain your power points, but you still have to fight a Dark type. If you guys are wondering why I'm getting all the vitamins, I'm going to use them all at nearly the same time to boost my friendship up, so that way Return becomes more powerful. This is a strat I like to do when I'm in Silph. I'll just spend, like, if I have to do grinding anyway, I'll just spend an extra, like, 45 seconds combined to grab all the vitamins, so I can make Return stronger. I'm doing okay. Alright, level 43 should do. I should use up these potions. Zinc, calcium, calcium, HP up, Carbos, protein, protein. Alright, let's see how this works out. Oh yeah, John, I'll make sure to... I'll have to actually make the ROM tonight. I actually didn't make it. 76, okay. Please don't use Feather Dance. Thank you. But yeah, I'll make sure to get it to you early, so if you want to practice, you can do so. As for me, I'm taking a small break from Discord because something happened, but I'm doing well. Dang, sorry to hear that. Hope things are going good. Earthquake, finally. No, John, that won't be necessary. I can make the ROMs pretty quickly. Like, the longest part of the whole process at this point is just downscaling the back sprite. So I have to downscale it from 56 by 56 pixels to 32 by 32, so I have to shrink it, then trace over it. Because obviously when you, like, shrink something, you get, like, all those tiny blurry colors. I have to get rid of those, obviously. It's just a good thing someone else probably already made a sprite for it. Alright, here's our next battle with Giovanni. Cool Trainer Warren. Oh, yeah, Gym Leader Warren. Yeah, he's gonna be a menace. The color could... No. What I do is I open Photoshop, I take the Gen 2 spray, and I just output it into an index-colored grayscale color. Or grayscale index color mode. For those of you who don't know Photoshop nerd talk, that basically means the two colors get converted to dark gray and light gray. It's not always perfect, though. I've had issues with other sprites. Hello, Michaela. How are you doing today? Alolan Golem in yellow? Oh, dear God. I'd need to message Scott and be like, hey, Scott, how many gifted subs should I give on your channel for you to do Alolan Golem backport in yellow? 4 times weak to ground. Oh, my God. I gotta ask him that. Like, I would pay money to see him do that. I'm Adobe certified with stuff like Photoshop, so I know what it is. Oh, okay. I should look at getting my own Photoshop subscription. Hey, did you guys see when I used all those vitamins? Check it out. As soon as I level up, I'm gonna get max friendship. Giovanni Yellow is so much better. Wish they kept it for Fire Red. Honestly, they didn't even keep his red and blue team. For some reason, he doesn't have a ride-on. Like, they're faithful in most aspects except for that one part. Like, I have no idea what they were even thinking. This is Gym 5, yeah. Alright, Sabrina wasn't that bad. Did I miss a lot? No, we're on the first playthrough. To be fair, Firered Giovanni's better than his OG version because he's actual moves. Yeah, that's true. But if we were to compare, like, the yellow... Obviously, the yellow version's harder. But we can all agree Cool Trainer Warren is harder than Giovanni in yellow. Can we agree on that? Like, it feels like even when I use something that spams Surf, Cool Trainer Warren is actually hard. Like, I've done a lot of yellow runs. I think I've had more issues with Warren than I've ever had with Giovanni. I mean, at least a lot of Pokemon for Giovanni can just do the Mimic Double Team strategy. But, like, for Cool Trainer Warren, he's got a huge amount of type diversity. He has some good ground types. He's got a couple of hard poison types. So, like, not a single move sweep will be enough for him. Plus, the Nidoqueen likes to survive hits. If you want to make the best Giovanni team, you take his yellow team to give him a Crocodile. His, what's it called? In the Pokemon World Tournament in Black 2 and White 2, Giovanni actually does have a Crocodile. No. Lance is better in yellow over the first, either Fire Red or Heart Gold. Only the wait, hold on, let me reread that. Lance is better in yellow over the first fight in either Fire Red or Heart Gold. Only the rematches he's better than yellow. Honestly, Yellow Lance is better and worse at the same time. Like, his Pokemon have really good moves, but at the same time, Mimic exists. You can literally mimic his first Dragonair's Ice Beam, and then just one-shot his Dragonair and his Dragonite. Honestly, I think Lance in Red and Blue is actually harder, because there's no good moves to mimic. Like, if you don't have good moves to knock out his Pokemon, then you start to struggle. We've had a bunch of backport runs, I think like 5 of them or so. We've had a bunch of backports struggle at Lance. And there's no good move to mimic. Like, your best one's like Hyper Beam or Agility. Honestly, if the move Mimic didn't exist, I would say yellow is better. technically, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, his Aerodactyl has an illegal Rock Slide. Alright, gotta do Erica now. I don't think it's fair to compare the Heart Gold Soul Silver Lance, because he's literally a champion fight. Yellow versus Firered Leaf Green. Honestly, Firered Leaf Green Lance is actually harder, just because of his lead Gyarados with Intimidate. Happy to be watching again? Yeah, it's nice to have you around. Oh, a Carvos I can use. Yeah, Gen 1 Mimic is awesome. Yeah, it's okay, Erica. Or, it's okay, Axu. I didn't forget Erica. I almost did. I looked at my badges and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm missing Erica. Double Edge. We don't have Rockhead, so I'll pass on that. I'm excusing GSC Lance for having an illegal Rock Slide because it shouldn't be illegal for you to be right. Agreed. Alright, I need to go backtrack and go get that boulder candy. I may actually get the Route 12 candy. I think I need every single rare candy for the league. Dude, the bike gets stuck on the walls so easily in this game. You're too lazy to cook. Same. Okay. If it were, the cost would be after me and I'd be leaving a path of dead body. Oh man. Alright, Gym Leader Warren. Oh, you know what I just realized? We no longer get the same type attack bonus from Earthquake. Rock Slide's technically my strongest move. I did not think of that. This electric typing is actually kind of hurting us right now. Uh-oh. Yep, I'm dead. I mean, I did get hit by that Marowak's Growl, so I think I have to reset if he uses Growl again. Nice. How easy would it be to program 2 AIs to fight in Showdown using the yellow moveset versus Heart Gold? You also gotta remember, Heart Gold Soul Silver Lance has 6 Pokemon. Rip Golem. Yeah, Rip Golem. Okay, so if he doesn't use Growl, it ends up being pretty easy. Good to know. Yeah, the crazy crits, too. I still don't know what my final moveset's gonna be. Like, Oh, Quick Claw. Right. I need to go get that, too. Honestly, Curse and Quick Claw might be an interesting strat to look at. Dang it. There's only like 7 grass patches. Come on. I really do not know, Axu. I really don't know. Like, Substitute only helps if you can outspeed the first opponent and you have a setup move. This isn't good. I'm dead. You're probably thinking of Crystal Lance. I'm not sure. Alright, it one-shots Nidoqueen, so it will one-shot Nidoking. Ow. That is the first time that Rhyhorn has ever knocked out anything. Like, how do you one-shot Nidoqueen, but not a Rhyhorn? That is so weird. That is so dumb. It might have just been a very poor range. Sturdy. Right? Alright, so it was probably just a bad range. Oh boy, I get Earthquake. Alright, let's see how well the rival goes. I mean, Giovanni really wasn't that bad. You just gotta spam Earthquake. As long as Dugtrio doesn't crit, you're generally fine. I'm slower anyway, so just use Curse. It toughened up so Giovanni wouldn't feel sad. Oh, that is a good one. Rain Dance. That's actually a good thing. It's just gonna weaken his Charizard. I should have swapped to Earthquake there, honestly. I guess it's a good thing I didn't. Hey, this one's Rhyhorn tucked it out so it wouldn't feel sad, too. Hey, got the Quick Claw. Nice. Alright, so here's the question, like, what level should I be going into the league? Does anyone happen to remember from one of my prior Firered streams? What is the speed stat of Lorelai's Dewgong? Like, I need to know, like, what kind of number should I aim for? I know it's under 100, so I should be able to outspeed it right now. I'm gonna get this candy just in case. Over here. 51. Dewgong has 93. Thank you, John. Or Axew. Sorry. Both of you have, like, a green-colored profile picture. So I'm pretty much faster than Lorelai's entire team, pretty much. I mean, with my good attack stat, I might be able to do serious damage to all of them except for Cloyster. But then again, the Cloyster's only water move is Dive. It really does not like using Dive. I almost never see her use it, to be honest. What about Lance? Lance does not have a single water move on his team. His Gyarados in round 1 and round 2 does not know water moves. Alright, so yeah. Should I just use them all now? I think I should. There's no reason to hold off on it now. I've gotten every rare candy except the Sebi Islands candy, because that candy is a 4-minute time investment. Drop-off Pokemon? I'll keep them, because I don't have Well, I don't have Substitute right now. Should I get it, though? Honestly, I don't see Return helping in the league. I should probably get rid of it. Like, Return does not help in the league that much. Like, Rock Slide and Earthquake should be enough. I'll just go get Sub. Try it without? I would rather not. I mean, I won't use the move, but I'm not going to go in without the move. If it had gotten Stab Return, I would keep it. Good morning, Kiwi. Oh, I actually one-shot the Dewgong. That's really good. There we go. So, since we are not part ground typing, Rock Slide is our strongest move. Well, thank you for stopping by, Shadow. Have a good rest of your night. Huh, interesting. She did not use a full restore. Ow. But how did that thing live, though? Like, I'm actually... I think I should just use a curse. Sub. If it goes for Surf turn 1, it will spam Surf. I was hoping it would use Hail or Safeguard. Actually, just go for the turn 1 curse. You've got to be kidding. Alright, I'm gonna need some Quick Claws now. Darn. Yeah, if I hadn't missed that Rock Slide on Dewgong, I would have gotten to the... what's it called? Lapras with full health. Aerodactyling time. Pretty much. I mean, I have to rely on a 90% accurate move. We're effectively using Rollout right now. Did I get hit? I think the Dewgong hit me with Surf. Annie, that's an old saying from when we did the red and blue randomizers. Its name is based off of the red and blue randomizer we did with Aerodactyl. I literally kept going at trainers so many times instead of just leaving to go train. Steve was able to beat me because I was just getting... I had like 30 resets on Koga because I just kept going at him over and over again. And then Steve was able to beat me because he decided to go train instead. So Aerodactyling a fight means throwing yourself at it instead of leaving to go train. But I don't really see how the training's going to work. Actually, I'm actually kind of stupid. I should have just set up my curses on the Cloyster. Yeah, John, our special attack is base 45. Our attack is 120. So I think even if it was 4 times effective, it wouldn't be good. Uh-oh. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Dude, the Jinx was the last Pokemon. The Jinx does not know a super effective move. This fight looks pretty consistent at 63. Like, I mean, consistent as in, you have to hope Rock Slide even hits. But on the Cloister right here, I can set up a turn 1 Curse, knock it out with Rock Slide. I mean, getting a Quick Claw proc will help, but it's not required. Especially for the Slowbro. I think we outspeed the Slowbro naturally. Yeah, we do. We don't knock it out. Okay. So I will need to use a second Curse on the Cloister, but that's fine. It likes to use Protect like 2 times in a row. Nope. I mean, I think the rest of the league from here is going to be easy. But we'll see at the champion. Curse. Spikes. Curse. Hail. Protect. Alright, so at -2 speed, we will still outspeed the Slowbro, because... Oh, you've got to be kidding. That is not fair, man. That is just not fair. I kept missing. Thunder for this fight? 100% no. Okay, we are finally at the Jinx. I'm going to use Earthquake for safety. You have got to be kidding. I forgot about that. Would Lumberry or Quick Claw be better? Honestly, since we have to set up to +2 on the Cloister anyway, I think Lumberry might be better. Like, Quick Claw can help, but I don't think it's necessarily required. Yeah, if I lose the next attempt, I'll definitely hold a berry. Oh, you've got... Yeah, Lumberry definitely would have helped there, for sure. Alright, yeah, I'm getting the Lumberry. I mean, we're struggling at Lorelei, just like I predicted we would. Yeah, Michaela, the Lumberry is mainly for the Jinx using Lovely Kiss, because it is going to turn 1 Lovely Kiss most of the time. You know what? Quick Claw might actually be the better item here. Actually, no, hold on to the Lumberry. It's for the Jinx. Ow! That thing lived at 1 HP. I need extra protein. This is annoying. I am so sick of those 1 HP ranges. I mean, I know that, Annie, but I had 2 curses. So yeah, in the next run, I will need to route in buying protein. I'll probably save it for when I'm, like, backtracking to get other vitamins. Or other rare candies. Oh. Level 63 seems inconsistent. I don't think so, actually. I just needed to go get some proteins, because the extra few attack points will definitely be the answer. Okay, so I should definitely turn 1 sub. I mean, level 65 wouldn't hurt. Oh, you fucking... Okay, that was honestly my fault. I should not have used... I was only supposed to use +2. Because I still need to be able to outspeed the Slowbro. Dude. That frickin' troll of a cloister. You know how mad it would have been if that froze? So yeah, that is kind of inconsistent, but you do have to remember we're relying on a 90% accurate move. Like, we have to use Rock Slide like 6 or 7 times on that fight. Alright, so I'll definitely be able to get up a ton of curses on this Onix, and then just sweep with Earthquake. Right. I should have remembered this. Well, I'm not gonna back out now. You know what? Oh my god. I should honestly have just tried one turn of just sweeping. Then again, fighting resists rock. And I think that crit absolutely mattered. Yeah, it's so annoying whenever Onix decides to use Earthquake. Alright. So I think I just need one curse. Oh, I think it's because after I use a curse, the Onix realizes, oh wait, I outspeed it. I don't need to use Rock Tomb anymore. That was a lucky Quick Claw. Two lucky Quick Claws. I'm not too worried about those two, because their fighting moves did not do much damage to me. Like, the Hitmonlee only did, like, 40 damage last time. I'm gonna put that sub back up. Oh no. Hitmonchan probably used counter. That too. Honestly, that might make it more likely for me to outspeed. Alright, so one... Alright, so I need to make sure to keep the substitute up. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Everything is hard. Alright, I'm just gonna have to go for the sweep and see what happens. Honestly, it would not really have mattered if Rock Tomb hit. At least the hit on Lee is a one-shot. That's good. Alright, I think I should use one curse. Yeah, Bruno is quite difficult in this game. That is for sure. Uh-oh. I hate this game. How many earthquakes did I have going? 9 earthquakes. Alright, I need to use my PP ups on earthquake. Well, just 1, I'd say. And then the rest on rock slide? Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of time save in the next run. No, John, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna black out of the league. Okay, so straight for the sweep. Honestly, if the Hitmonchan's gonna use Rock Tomb anyway, I should probably use my curse here. It's not gonna matter if Rock Tomb misses because the Machamp will be using Scary Face. I'm not going to do it because it's not necessary. I mean, I in general am just a huge proponent of not blacking out in the league. Like, I would rather scrap an entire run than black out of the league. Because when you black out, all your restoring items, PP items, you don't get those back. Alright, so curse setup is pretty much free on this Gengar. Unfortunately, I can't use Earthquake on most of her team, but Rock Slide will do. I think +4 should be enough. Hey, Frizetti. I'll hit it eventually. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting run, although I'm resetting. That is way too unfortunate. +6 evasion. I know, but I only have to hit it once. I don't mind the Gengar setting up double team, because I only have to hit it one time. Actually, +2 might just be enough. Thank you, Frizetti. Oh my gosh, dude. How do you... okay. Dude, that is nuts. I mean, it is +6 evasion, but still. Nope. Alright, I'll definitely need to equip a Lumberry for this. Honestly, I think Slitherwing is going to have some company at the bottom of the leaderboard, I'm just saying. It really copied Wallace's Ludicolo. Yep. There we go. I'm glad this Golbat doesn't have haze in this game. There we go. So yeah, I can't believe Bruno was actually the second hardest league member. All because, like, well, honestly, the strat I came up with doesn't make him too hard. Lorelei is still going to be the hardest. Alright, I can survive just one Dragon Rage. Alright, so now my attack is back to normal. No, don't use any more curses. I'll just see what it's like for my attack to be normal. Alright, Aerodactyl or Dragonite, okay. Darn. Okay. I need the Quick Claw for this fight. Yeah. I'm just not used to constant item changes between fights. This is why second runs exist. Well, free curse. Or at least the second Dragonair is free. I don't think the Aerodactyl can even do anything to me. Okay, that's just not fair. That should not, well, I mean, it is only neutral, but... like, dang, dude. How much does Rock Slide do? I had a feeling. Rock doesn't resist Rock Moment, but yeah, like... I mean, my health was pretty low. I should have expected that, honestly. Dude, I should really have considered rest here. Like, I don't know. No rest. There's, like, no room on the moveset. I actually do have an idea. The AI only will stop spamming Thunder Wave if the AI realizes I have Limber. But if I go in with a substitute, will it infinitely use Thunder Wave? Oop. Okay, no. That's just not. No. Curse. Rock Slide. Alright. So I want a sub up for this Dragonair. You've got to be kidding. Okay, that is just not fair. This is making me really consider a plus attack nature. But then again, I'll lose the speed advantages I had in the early game. I don't know why, like, Lance's Gyarados does not like using Dragon Rage that much. Okay. Is it gonna spam Thunder Wave? That's my question. No, it will not. It's probably just because it detected a kill. Okay, I am stuck. What do I have to work with? Brick Break. Attract might work? It just sucks that that's my best rock move. Like, Rock Blast is not the best move. That's like, what other choice do I have? I really don't know. So, what if... What if I just get rid of the Gyarados as soon as possible? And then I'll outspeed this Dragonair. Get rid of it. And then I put up a sub immediately. How are you 121 speed? Jolly nature. Okay. Alright, it doesn't look like Lance is that dumb. He knows I have Limber. Even though the substitute blocked it, he knows I have Limber. But honestly, like, it looks like he does stall for a couple of turns. Look at that, Axew. That Ancient Power at 2 curses did 10 damage. If that Ancient Power from before did not crit, I would have survived at like 5 HP left, because I was at like 20-something HP. That is very upsetting. I mean, going in with a higher level definitely wouldn't hurt, but honestly, the level wasn't really a problem. That is true, Kiwi, but the reason I have Jolly is to help me outspeed Misty at an earlier level. Because if I don't have a plus speed nature, I need to get an extra 3 levels for Misty, and early game training takes a lot of time. Okay, so since I forgot to deposit my HM users... Like, I mean, it's not going to use Whirlwind till I get around to +3. +3 is like the bare minimum, so I'm just going to go +2. Great. Oh, right. It's a bit weird with Curse because it raises 2 stats. Well, yeah, John, I have the badge boost and my 109 EVs. Okay. Let me just set up curses to get back to neutral attack. Okay. At least I blocked Intimidate, that's good. And it does kill the Gyarados. Hydro Pump definitely would have broken the sub, but I would have just set it back up on here. Oh. Oh no, it doesn't resist rock. Oh boy. I definitely, when I deposit my HM users in the next run, I 100% will make sure to deposit my HM users. Alright, so I need +2. But yeah, the champion fight is going to need a bit of luck. That's usually not possible in a solo run because of how many EVs you get in your other stats. That's usually not possible. Oh boy. That is horrible. This thing is awful. Where does that put rank as a first playthrough? This thing's first playthrough was 10 minutes slower than Slitherwing's second playthrough. This thing has the contender, is the contender to be worse than Slitherwing. Dang. Well, I know what to do for the next run, obviously. I'm gonna try and get into the league at a slightly higher level, like level 65 at Lorelei, just to help things out. I'll use the same nature. and make sure to deposit my HM users for the league. Alright, let me go ahead and make that poll. Oh, I know what poll I'm gonna do. Will this second run be faster or slower than Slitherwing? Remember, in order to get faster, I have to be faster by 10 minutes. Alright, Alright, I have to go fill up on some water. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. At least we have a hard run. Yeah, this was a hard run. Huh. Why didn't it save my last run? There we go. Alright, let's get started. So, definitely minimum battles up till Brock's gym, and then take out the Light Years trainer, and then Brock himself. I do need to make sure I get level 25 for Misty, so I'll probably fight the Hiker in Mount Moon for extra experience. You got Duolingo now? You have a 73-day streak. Nice. Duolingo, Is that app where you learn a new language? Or is that something else? I don't know, I'm too busy thinking of golems. It is? Okay. My only ever experience was one single year of Spanish class in 9th grade. That was like 7 years ago, I think. Man, my HM user luck has been... I was gonna say it's been good, but then I crit the Rattata. Never mind, then. Okay. I really like it when one of these backports starts off with a... Did that thing seriously have 0 rocks? This is like a 95% catch at this level, with the HP. That is super unlucky what that ball was. Wonder how much Spark does. Dang. I think that did more just because, I think Weedle have pretty decent defense, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think Weedle's like 20 special defense and like 50 defense, I think. Alright, I'm gonna set up 2 curses, and then just sweep with magnitude. So will you get rest for Lance? Honestly, is it even useful? Like, I use Substitute and Curse. I have to use Rock Slide. I have absolutely no room for... Oh! There is one way I get room for it. I have to teach Rest over Earthquake for Lance, and then Earthquake over Rest. Because I'll get the TM for it, so... And then, yeah, and then I can just rest up on the second Dragonair. Like, it'll leave me at like half HP, but it'll make the fight more consistent. Honestly, yeah, I will go get it. You may need to remind me, I don't want to accidentally forget. I'll try my best to remember, though. You could rest in front of the... Yeah, actually, that's a much better idea. Alright, I'm 20 seconds ahead so far, but you really shouldn't judge a run by its early splits, because that could just easily be wild encounters. Alright, so when I'm in Mount Moon, I need to go fight the hiker that's in there. And then I should do all of Nugget Bridge. I might actually fight the Onyx Trainer too. And for Secret Power, I don't think I even taught it once. So I'm definitely going to skip it next run. Yeah, honestly, in a lot of my Fire Red and Leaf Green runs, I'm including Vanilla Leaf Green and the Backported Fire Red runs. Rest has not been that useful. I know Scott likes to rely on it for his runs just because they're first playthroughs, and he's just not really sure what to expect. But this is actually a really serious case for Rest. Gotta get the Persim Berry. Also, if you're cringing at me for wasting that repel, I've got 11 of them, I don't care. Persim Band. That's only a thing in the Mystery Dungeon games, I think. And even in that game, I think the item is trash. Yeah, Andy, you like to joke. And I haven't used it at all. Yeah, the only bands items in those games I used were the Friend Bow, Attack, the Power Band, Defense Scarf. I know there was the Joy Band, or Joy Scarf, I think it's called, for experience, but I really didn't find the item that useful. But definitely Friend Bow was my most used bow. But during main playthroughs, I always try to get a Power Band and a Defense Scarf. And I always gave it to either me or my partner, depending. Usually I would get the Attack Scarf. I have a Joy Ribbon put on because I seem to level up after Cyndaquil despite being on mediums. I don't know how XP groups work in that game. Like, it seems like you need way more XP in that game. Thank you for not getting burned again. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, magnitude 10. There we go. So be level 25 for Misty after Nugget Bridge. Yep, that's the plan. Alright, I definitely need Mega Punch in slot 1 there. You know, I probably should have made the type border electric for this second run just because we're dual typing. but it honestly does not really matter. Like, our electric type is basically non-existent to us right now. The only time I've used a single electric move was a single spark on a Weedle. And that was just because I was experimenting. Is a mono-type run possible for Conquest? Without hacking, no. Well, theoretically, you could just go into every fight with, like, the Eevee and Jigglypuff warriors, and then do it all the way to Violite, and then just link some other warriors with some other normal types. But honestly, I don't see the fun in that. And I know I want to do more Conquest runs, but I just haven't felt like doing it lately. Like, if I wasn't doing this Firered run specifically today, because I was supposed to do it last Saturday, then I would have... I don't know. Probably not, honestly. I'm trying to get a lot more practice offline with Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, because for my birthday coming up in September, I want to start off, like, this will probably be like a 2-part stream. I want to complete a No Logic Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask combo randomizer. But I need to get good at it, though. I've been learning a lot of new glitches in Majora's Mask, including some new OT ones, too. I might stream some more, like, separately from each of those games. I think after I do the cross combo one, I'll probably, like, focus more on, like, making runs and stuff. I was thinking fire type. I know some guy on the internet named Twig made it. I reacted to his video once a few years back. Called, he made a video called Speedrun the hardest Pokemon game. I saw it was Conquest, so I made a reaction video out of it. Not really the best at reaction videos. Who'd be surprised? It honestly really cringed me, like, when he did that run, I saw his footage. He did not once edit his options, because you can edit the options to make, like, your text go faster, make the animations go quicker. He still had the slow animations on. It's like if someone did a blind Pokemon run, and their text was on medium, or their animations were left on. Like, that kind of stuff just leaves a number on you. Mega Punch didn't really help. I'll just teach Secret Power, just for consistency. And a 92.5 still knocked it out. Alright, am I level 25 yet? Nope, almost there though. I'll need to fight the Rocket Grunt in probably both sets of gym trainers, and I should be able to make it. Yeah, both gym trainers 100%. I'm not going to fight the Rocket Grunt because it's generally slower to go up, fight the Rocket, then go back down. I think the 2 gym trainers will just be enough XP. Oh yeah, exact. Pretty much exact. I was thinking with the Monotype run, it could only start once you get Wild Mons. That'll be something interesting. The problem is, Conquest has a pretty big difficulty spike in the late game. I mean, I might try it out at some point. I would definitely do it on emulator with higher speed up, though. I would do it on, like, 3 or 4 times speed. I'm not doing that on 1 time speed. I forgot the person berry. Dude. That is not fair. I survived a crit at least, but... Dude. This is probably going to be another reset. Unless it crits. Nope. But honestly... With this fight, as long as I don't miss Rock Slide, and as long as Water Pulse does not crit me, this fight should be pretty consistent. Okay, got some good ranges. I just saved 5.5 minutes this split. The next couple of splits will probably be a bit off because this Surge split has me, like, not going down to Surge, so I'm artificially going to get a huge time save in the Surge split, but it will all get canceled out at the Gym 4 split. Alright, so when I go in the SSN, I don't need Brick Break, I just need Rest. Get Rest. I'll have a Chesto Berry too, like, I could just save it for Lance. It's a good thing the spinner is... This guy's a spinner. That was not a good spot to stop. Dare you disable Rock Slide? Don't you know who I am? Hello, Bug Crim. Resto Chesto for Lance? Yep, I will be using Resto Chesto for Lance. Just because I need the extra HP, because Dragon Rage just does so much. The main plan is to set up a bunch of curses on Gyarados, set up a substitute, and then, hopefully things go good from there. Okay. What do you guys think? I'm going into Surge at a much lower level than last time. You guys think I'll still be able to beat Surge? I don't know, this seems like a hard fight. You know what? I'm feeling risky today. I'm not gonna save. Magnitude 6? Okay. That will definitely knock out the Voltorb. Pikachu, we're gonna need at least a Magnitude 4. Okay, Magnitude 8. That's good. Raichu, we need a 5. There we go. I hope y'all got what I was saying. Surge is the only hiker. Yeah, Surge is the easiest gym leader in this game by far. Like, even if you're weak to Electric, you can usually knock out his first 2 Pokemon. And the Raichu usually likes to spam Double Team. Also, I did not mean to do this fight, but... I mean, it's a Butterfree. Like, 600 XP, I'll take it. I like how I said, for Pikachu, I need at least a magnitude 4. Magnitude can't go lower than 4. Were you fighting the Thunder Bruno? I was going ham on a hot dog. Yep, we fought the hiker of this game. Yeah, Secret Power just feels a lot better to use. I wonder though, like, would any of you guys, I know John would be, but would any of you be interested if I did a Conquest mono type run? Because that does sound really interesting. Actually, I am aware of some, there are some ROM hacking tools that some members of the community made for that game. I could change it so that way I start with a different type of Pokemon. Like, for Fire Run, I could just start with, like, Chimchar and, like, Tepig or something. Not just because I'm a moderator. Yeah, you like to, you're at a lot of the streams. That's why I gave you mod status. I don't give you mod status to force you to come to the streams. I gave you mod status because you're already here a lot of the time. I try to give mod status to, like, very regular viewers, so even on the slow days, there's usually one person here. I have not, honestly, as of, Cyndaquil is unfortunately not in the game. There's only 200 Pokemon in the game. The only fire starters are Charmander, Chimchar, and Tepig. The other ones aren't in the game. Actually, none of the Johto starters are in the game. In the past, I've actually thought of making a speedrun category where instead of evolving your Eevee into Jolteon, you'd evolve into Flareon or Vaporeon, but that would honestly really change the late game. Honestly, I think doing that would be a lot more fun. Yeah, that would be an interesting one. I don't know if I'll do Mono Fire, though, because I know that one guy's already done it. Maybe I should do Mono Grass, just because the first kingdom is fire. What's this? Oh, I did not know there was a Max Ether up there. Mono Ice. I don't know, there's some good ice types in that game. There's Lapras, Beartick, Walrein, Weavile, well, Articuno's not gonna really count. I wish there was a Conquest 2. I think the reason there isn't, I don't think the original Conquest sold that well. Because Conquest was made by Tecmo Koei, another game developer. I'm guessing, I don't know what the real numbers are, but I'm guessing they didn't like the sales numbers of it, so they probably don't want to make another one. I really wish they would, though, but I don't think it'll ever happen. Honestly, I'm kind of fine with it being a one-off series. Because if a second one came out, there's always the opportunity for someone to screw it up. Oops. Whirlwind shouldn't work on rock and ground types. I wish that were the case. but sadly not. You know what? I'm fine with this guy. This guy has a muck. I was actually intending on fighting this guy. But yeah, I'll plan that mono-type conquest run probably next Wednesday. I'll need to look at that piece of software called Ransay Link. I remember looking at it like a couple of years back, but I'll definitely take another look at it. I remember people have actually made ROM hacks with it. Honestly, it'd be pretty interesting if I tried to like stream one of their ROM hacks. I know this other guy who made a playthrough series on YouTube called Chaos in the Sky. He did he did an original like playthrough series that was like 96 episodes long of like Conquest. He actually played the ROM hack. I can't remember what it's called. It's called something Dragon or something. But I didn't watch it to avoid spoilers, but I really should play it, honestly. The ROM hack didn't come out till like 2023, I think. Like, it's really new. Yeah, Whirlwind as a flying move definitely makes more sense. Also, I know I don't need special attack. That's just to boost my friendship for return later. But yeah, either grass or ice sounds cool. Sneasel sounds like it'd be good for the starter slot. If I were to do one of those monotype backports, I will start with something that's... I want to do something that's a 2-stage evolution. Preferably. If not one exists, then a 1-stage. I don't want to start with something that doesn't evolve like Lapras. If I was doing mono ice, I would probably start with like Snorunt, because I know it can evolve into Frostlass. Actually, Frostlass can only be owned by the female warriors, so... I think if the main character is female, I think you should get Frostlass. I don't know, though. The game is really weird with how it treats the player character. Because, uh-oh. That was close. Because, in that game, there's a warrior who has an ability where, I think his stats get raised for, like, every female warrior that's on the field. In the game's code, the main player character does not count, even if you play as the female character. Like, in the code, it does not count the female character. I don't know why. Yeah, it might have been a better idea, but Magnitude's so cool. Sneasel's not a 2... Oh, okay. I always think of them weirdly. When I think of 2-stage, I think of it like the cards. Like, you know, in the trading card game, there's basic, stage 1, stage 2. I always call, like, Pokemon with 3 evolutions, I call those a 2-stage evolution, which really isn't the right word. Technically, you're right, Andy. It's supposed to be a 3-stage evolution. But the cards is just messed me up. Twin Dragons, that was what he played. Yeah, the card game really messed me up. They called it Basic Stage 1, Stage 2. Yeah, it's probably going to be a long time before I break that habit. I guess, if you also think about it, 2-stage evolutions, like in the... Technically, Pokemon with 3 Pokemon in the chain, technically they evolve twice, so it's like 2-stage, 2 evolution. I don't know. I don't think of the game, can I beat the game with Stage 1 Pokemon? I think of basic Pokemon, like the card games just mess me up. Alright, I'll be back for vitamins later. Alright, use some potions. But yeah, after this, I do need to message Scott and ask him, hey Scott, how many gifted memberships for you to backport Alolan Golem into yellow? Dude, I gotta ask him. Yeah, backport Mag Cargo. I am not looking forward to that. I mean, fortunately, no one has asked to do Mag Cargo yet. We keep telling people they can do a non-legendary, but some people, cough cough D1, they all keep picking Ultra Beasts. Or Fire Starters. Hopefully, when we're out of Ultra Beasts, they'll start picking something else. What about the pretty boy mermaid? I'm not sure who you're talking about. Incineroar. We've already backported Incineroar in Pokemon Blue. We've already done that. Primarina. I want to do Primarina badly. Primarina is honestly, it's my favorite water starter. Like, I didn't play with it during my Moon or Ultra Moon playthroughs. I think one of them I used Incineroar, the other one I used Decidueye. I know Ultra Moon I used Decidueye because I still have that Decidueye. It's in my Scarlet right now. And my Moon playthrough, I definitely used Incineroar. But yeah, like, Water Fairy, it's just such a good typing. I actually have one on my Scarlet version. I actually built it up to have I've EV trained it in its special attack. I gave it a Throat Spray and Sparkling Aria and Dazzling, what is it called? Dazzling Voice, I think? I gotta get to sleep before I look like I haven't slept for days in the morning. Good luck with the speed. Well, good luck with our speed run. Well, thank you for stopping by, Michaela. I appreciate it. I should not have... Oh, well. I didn't need the repel. Liquid Voice is the ability. Yeah, I wasn't thinking of the ability. Oh, dude, that was not a good time for a repel. Substitute for Koga? Honestly, Return really wasn't that useful. Nice. That's the swag candy. It's when you pick it up from the side without stopping. I mean, Magnitude really isn't that good. You know what? I'm deleting Magnitude, and then I'll replace Secret Power with Earthquake. No, I gotta hold on to Magnitude for the Magnemites. Quick Claw. Get the Quick Claw. EP up Rock Slide? Right. Yeah, I do need to save one PP up, though, for Earthquake. Because on Agatha's team, wait, no, it wasn't Agatha. It was Bruno. I kept running out of Earthquakes. You know, honestly, I don't know if Koga first is a good idea. I mean, I know Erica's not going to be that hard. I may as well just do her first. I don't know if this is a good idea, though. Because I don't have Secret Power anymore. But Magnitude will do neutral damage to her Vileplume. But Magnitude 4 was seriously unlucky. Honestly, no. Use Rock Slide. What am I thinking? Yeah, we keep realizing this stuff at the same time, Axu. I keep thinking I'm par ground type. That just shows you how useless my electric typing is. Alright, Koga next. Alright, I need to put Rock Slide in the first slot. So on Koga, the definite plan is to substitute, set up some curses, and sweep with Rock Slide. I will use Magnitude on the Muck, though. Actually, it's a good thing I picked up a Max Ether in the Rock Tunnel, because I will definitely use it right now. Alright, Koga time. Firered is so nostalgic. Hello, 001. It's nostalgic for me as well, pretty much. I've played this game so many times at this point. Rock Slide. Nice. Honestly, for my streams, I tend to get the most viewers when I do Firered. And right now I got 17 of you. Okay. Now for Silph. So, since I'm not going to be relying on return, I will still go pick up vitamins, but I'm actually going to sell them. I'll just pick up the protein here, I'll pick up the carbos, and then every other vitamin I'll sell to buy more proteins. right. Man, Levitate really nerfed the ground type. Yeah, Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald did age the best, I agree. Like, even though I wasn't the biggest fan of Emerald, the game still looks really nice. Ruby and Sapphire, like, the font choice they chose for the text is just awful. Like, I'm glad they changed the font for Fire and Leaf Green, because the original font for Ruby and Sapphire sucked. Like, the game looks ugly. Like, I don't want to hear, oh, because the game's old. Like, literally 2 years later, all they had to do is change the font. I don't know what my first starter was in this game. If I had to guess, it was probably Bulbasaur. But I don't know. I think I've played the game, which each starter at least once. I really do not remember who my first was. Being old does not make you look ugly. Having a bad font makes you look ugly. Like, whenever I play Sapphire version on the channel, I just can't get over how bad the font looks. Like, Gen 1 and Gen 2 had way better font. Well, Annie, I'm comparing a game that came out in 2003 compared to a game that came out in 2004. Like, it's only a 1-year difference. Same engine. Yet Fire and Leaf Green look 10 times better. Honestly, John, I really don't understand why a lot of the Gen 5 mons aren't remembered. Like, a lot of the mons that were introduced in Gen 5 tend to be some of the most popular, like Haxorus, Hydreigon, let's see, what are some other ones? The legendaries, well, I guess Golurk isn't rememberable. Chandelure is a good one. I mean, technically, people remember Garbodor and Vanillix because people like to complain about them. So those are pretty well remembered. Alright, where's the other protein? It is on the 6th? No, it's on the 9th floor? 7th? No, it's not the 7th floor. Oh, it's the 3rd floor. That's where it is. Volcarona, Bisharp. Yeah, those are good ones. Buffalant, Cofagrigus. Cofagrigus literally got a Galarian form. Well, not exactly Galarian, but like Yanmask got a Galarian form. Honestly, I really don't know how Gigalith is. Never played with it. I should at some point. Honestly, the starters aren't as good. I sort of agree. I liked the designs of them. I know people like to crap all over Tepig, but come on, it's just a simple pig. Don't make fun of him. Oop, wrong floor. Oh, I already got it. Okay. So I'm only going to use the Carbos and the protein. Oh, actually, you know what's ironic about that? Someone in this chat pointed it out. People complained about firefighting starters, but Infernape, Emboar, and Blaziken are the only firefighting starters in all of Pokemon. Seriously, there is no other firefighting type, but people complained like they were everywhere. There were only 3 of them, and they were all the starters. Like, that is amazing to me. Like, with how much people complained about that typing. I think it's just because it happened 3 times in a row. Haldean Blaze Tauros. Does that really count? I really don't think we should count. Well, I guess if we count alternate forms, fine, there's 4 of them. So there's 3 starters plus an alternate form to a Tauros. Honestly, if Gen 5 was not so radical, no one would care of the firefighting type. Gen 7 Stars looks like a firefighting. It kinda does, honestly. What do you mean Gen 5 was radical? What are you talking about? Like, with how much they tried to change things? Black and White really didn't try to change much. Like, I mean, the Black and White games, they experimented by having it so within the main story you could only encounter the new stuff. Like, you couldn't encounter the old stuff until the post-game. Honestly, people didn't like that, but honestly, I kind of did. It kind of made it a nice, refreshing start. I mean, they won't do it anymore, though. Because every new gen, they only introduce, like, 80 or 90 Pokemon. Like, obviously, that's not going to be enough. But that's why, like, Gen 5 has the record for most new Pokemon at 156. Like, Gen 5 introduced more Pokemon than Gen 1 did. Like, that's impressive to me. "90 Pokemon decks." Yeah, since Generation 6, like, they really have not added many new Pokemon. Like, I think X and Y only added, like, 70-something. But they made up for it by just throwing in a bunch of old stuff. No, Annie, it wasn't literally a 90 Pokemon dex. It's just the amount of new stuff they introduced was 90. They still threw in old Pokemon, it's just the new stuff. They don't release as many new Pokemon. The backlash was major. Oh, I remember that, yeah. Yeah, the backlash was major. A lot of people crapped all over the designs, called them rip-offs of other things, stuff like that. But you know what's funny? 12 years later, everybody loves Gen 5. Because all the people who complained about it actually grew a pair and realized just how good they were. Vitamin buy after Blaine? Yeah, I'll do it after Blaine. Because I have to backtrack around the region to go get the rest of the rare candies. Okay, that was a pretty good surfing trip. Most people still... John, I don't know what echo chamber you're living in, but... whenever I see anyone online, like, talk about, like, hey, what's your favorite generation? Almost every, like, YouTube poll I've ever seen, or, like, Twitter poll when I used to be on there, usually the top results were Gen 4 or Gen 5. Like, back and forth first and second. Like, I think more people like Gen 5 than Gen 3. A lot of people grew to like it, yeah. But no, a lot of people like Gen 5. Honestly, I think it was just mainly because of age. Like, people are realizing, like, they didn't really give it a chance when it came out. Oh. Honestly, I'm starting to see a similar thing happen to X and Y, because people have actually started talking about, like, being nostalgic with X and Y, even though when the games came out, there was so much criticism with how easy it is. I did forget the candy. I will have to go back. I've only played Gen 1 through 4 and 9, and everyone recommends me Gen 5. You should, yeah. No, X and Y was unfinished. True. I think White 2, Black 2 fixed a lot. Black and White's okay, the fights are fun. I will say, Black 2 and White 2 added that thing where you can use repels in the overworld. I mean, here's the thing. Black and White, the original Black and White, were still very good games. There were problems with it. Like, uh-oh. Like, the level scaling in that game really was not that good. Like, it's not as bad as Johto's, but it was definitely bad. Like, the Elite Four were in their mid-40s. The Champ, the N and Gets' fights were in their low 50s. But that's not where the issues come. The issues come is, like, when you go to the post-game areas, everybody's using mid to high 50s, eventually 60s, and the Elite Four rematches are in their mid-70s. Plus, I really did not like how in the original story of Black and White, you never fought Alder. You could only fight him in the rematch. Which, that part of it, I was not a fan of. That's the reason most people forget Alder even existed. that's post-game, so you'll excuse it. I mean, technically, Kanto is post-game in Johto, but I'll still call the level curve bad. Honestly, for the Johto games, the Kanto section's pretty much considered the main story, just because the Johto section's so small. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Slitherwing had to get the island candy. Honestly, though, I think that's just from me playing better now. If I were to replay it, which I definitely will not, I would, definitely make sure to avoid it. If I knew about the World Tournament, I would have bought Black and White too. I played Black and White, did not like it. Mostly, only because you don't like most of the new Mons. Well, I mean, that's your opinion. Vitamins. I don't know what they'll do. Like, there's not really any talk for, like, a classic, like, main series game because of them releasing Legend ZA, so we'll have to see what's in store for that game. Free protein. I'll just get 2 carbos while I'm here. And, I'll just buy 2 zincs. Can't go wrong with zinc. Anything else I'm forgetting? Oh, the boulder candy. I will save for Warren. I did last time. Trust me, I will save. Honestly, using old ones like Charmander, Black One made it a lot more fun later on. Yeah, I mean, I get that was like the big complaint at the time, but honestly, I kind of liked it. I kind of wish Pokemon would do that now, like introduce like 150 or so brand new Pokemon and have the main story only be the new stuff. Like, it makes you not just rely on the old stuff. Like, you gotta take a look at what's new. Like, I actually liked it. I kind of hope they do it again. I mean, obviously, get the rest of the Pokemon in the post-game. I'm talking about, like, the main story. Are you struggling with Legends Arceus? I'm not struggling with... What made you think I was struggling with Legends Arceus? Oh, you're talking to someone else in chat. Never mind. If I had to guess, Andy, I'm guessing they're referring to the slow story. The story in Legends Arceus is one of the slowest stories I've ever endured. Like, I really did not like how each of the separate areas requires you to complete entries in the dex. Not just catch things, but, like, actually fill out your dex entries. Like, it just felt so slow. It is a good thing that they made the catching aspect fun by, like, throwing mud balls and throwing at pokeballs from behind. At least they made it fun. You still had to do battles. Max Ether, like... I think just adjusting to the gameplay, and yeah, I'm still in the beginning, so maybe I just gotta keep going. Yeah, that's true. Oh, right. Go for the Earthquake sweep. Just Earthquake everything. Ooh, Quick Claw. Eve. I was just gonna say if the Dugtrio uses Dig, Earthquake will hit it, but Dugtrio doesn't even have Dig in this game, so never mind. Alright, I beat Giovanni. I am 5.5 minutes ahead. How is the time versus the last one? It's about 5.5 minutes faster. But then again, a lot of my time loss is at the league. Yep, level 65. All Kanto MFers need to cut the Doug Trio impressions. It's not healthy to try and go that fast when you're clearly not meant to. Oh, okay, Annie, that was a good one. Calm mind. Calm your mind, my son. Yeah, John, I will go to 65, just because it's not going to be that hard. Like, I've got 12 rare candies. I only need one more level. You've got it. Okay, I got the Quick Claw. We're good. Never mind. Dude, the bike feels so sticky in this game. I think for a trainer to fight, I'll probably just fight the Chansey Girl. I think the Chansey Girl will be enough. Is the bike needed in Firered? I think running makes up for it. I still like to grab the bike because I like to use it through most areas to save time, plus you need it for cycling road. But even if you ignore the cycling road part, I still use the bike everywhere else. Like, the only reason I'm good at the bike is because I've used it so much. Like, if it only ends up saving me, like, throughout the whole run, maybe like 50 seconds, it's worth it. Also, that was an input error. Besides, like, in this game, it's even easier because you have the bike on your select button now. Yeah, but I wouldn't go so far as to, like, what Scott and Vanman did with, like, their Gen 1/Gen 2/3 rules, where they just ban the bike just because it's hard. Like, you don't need to ban something because it's hard. Drop-off Pokemon. Yep, I gotta remember that. It is a sissy rule, yes. I mean, Scott and Vanman are good guys, but at the same time, I can criticism. Although I do wish Vanman still made content. I did like his content, though. If anyone's wondering, like, why he doesn't make stuff anymore, I think from what I've heard, he basically permanently lost his voice. Like, he can still talk, but he really struggles at it now and coughs a lot. And he really struggles with it with his job because he's a teacher. So basically his voice cannot record stuff anymore without risk of damaging it permanently. Compared me to a Doug Trio. True. Yeah, I remember Vanman actually did go up to Steve, like, I think this was like 6 months ago, I think at this point. And Vanman asked Steve if he was willing to record audio for his upcoming Diglett video, and then he did. But then Vanman pointed out a lot of problems with it, because I will say this about Vanman. He had a very high standard when it came to how his audio sounded, and if something was the slightest bit off, he didn't allow it. So, when Steve realized that Vanman pointed out a lot of flaws with his voiceover, he ended up having to turn down a second re-record because he felt like he couldn't live up to Vanman's standards. And honestly, Steve and I, like, talk about this. We think that the reason, like, his voice is permanently damaged, like, this is just rumors, this is just, like, a suspicion. Maybe the fact that he was trying to get such a perfect voiceover for each video maybe that somewhat sprained his voice, that in combination with being a teacher. Because when he used to make content, he used to actually hang out in the Discord voice chat all day. We're not kidding when we say this. He would literally do voiceovers for like 8 hours a day. I am not kidding. He would repeat a line like 10 times and pick out the best one. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that ended up being the reason. Yo, I be making some hot beats in FL Studio. Nice. KO Onyx set up one person sweep. Yep. Honestly, 65 is making a huge difference. Like, not for damage ranges, just for the extra HP and defense. Like, it helps. And all of you guys who said this would not be faster than Slitherwing, you better be nervous right now. What if you made them with Gastrodon's Cry? Oh boy, here we go again. Yep, +2 in sweep. Well, John, I don't think the extra speed mattered. Whatever I outsped, I would have outsped anyway. I don't think anything came down to like 2 speed stats. I don't think 2 curses is gonna cut it, though. Honestly, at the higher level, 2 might just be enough. You're a genius. Okay. Alright. Oh, nope. Hey, Gastrodon has a pretty recognizable cry. Actually, I don't think that substitute was necessary. At least yet. Okay. And then on the Dragonair that uses Thunder Wave, I will substitute because it might try and use a turn 1 Thunder Wave. That works. You have got to be joking. Yeah, Outrage is probably going to kill. Yep. I missed too many Rock Slides. I can because I have the TM for it. Giovanni gives it. Yeah, I learned Earthquake by level up, and I still have the TM for it. Oop. Well, at least I have the sub up still. F. Dude! Flinch. Come on, man. Stop missing Rock Slides. This is very few resets for a Golem run. Don't take this from me. Alright. The subs... Ooh. Dude, I hate this game sometimes. Dude, I've got... That was 2 Rock Slide misses in one fight twice. Like, come on, dude. Like, not cool. Yeah, not much I can do about them misses. Oh. Oh, man. You can start cooking. Alright, at least I have the sub up this time. Oh, Limber activates through Substitute. That's how the AI still realized I had Limber. Unfortunately, the disadvantage with Limber is that the AI won't do the spam Thunderwave strat because it knows I have Limber. The AI may not see a substitute, but it's not that stupid. Alright, gotta teach Earthquake back. I did lose the PP up for it, but it doesn't really matter. I accidentally tossed it. Dude, this is gonna get my under for my original over-under. My original under was 110. Oh, shoot, you're right. I forgot. Oh, well, I don't think it's gonna matter. I think only 2 curses is needed anyway. Tossing the Quick Claw. Yeah, I don't need the Quick Claw. Quick Claws is for wussies. I don't think they're gonna ever make another Let's Go. They only made Let's Go just to get Pokemon Go players to the main consoles, and that was when it was popular. I don't think they're gonna make another one. Anyone who thinks that is just inhaling copium. Kind of like the people hoping for Conquest 2. Or like another Pokemon Ranger game. Ooh, Quick Claw, nice. 107.07. I just realized I forgot to split it, save the league. That's why my timer didn't stop. I'll just do 107.08, whatever. This beat my first run by 26 minutes and 17 seconds. This thing, honestly, kind of impressed me, honestly. It was able to take some fights that were really inconsistent at the start and made them pretty consistent. I've only had 5 resets, and 2 of them were on Lance because I kept missing rock slides. Might have been 3 of them, I don't remember. Yeah, 65, yeah. Well, not only that, it was also a lot of the vitamins, too. But 65 did still help. The only spin-off you played was Mystery Dungeon? Man, you're really missing out. Alright, let's add this to the leaderboard, and then I'll show y'all where it's placed. Alright. Alright, got a time of 107.06. Game time with 3:06. And my level was 68. Yeah, the remake of the original Mystery Dungeon game is very awesome. They really improved on the original. Honestly, I wouldn't have minded a Sinnoh remake with that art style. That would have been really nice. Alright, so here are the splits. Let's see where it's ranked. Not top 10. Not top 22nd. Dang. Excuse me. 22nd place. We were about 20 seconds slower than Hydreigon, but we were faster than Toadscruel and Volcarona. Dude, Toadscruel felt so awesome. It was a very fast Spore user. It just didn't help that the reason it's slow is because I don't think its moveset was that good. Plus, having to use Spore at a lot of fights, but this thing is really impressive for a bad typing. Is it my fast rock type? Nope, Archeops is my fastest rock type. I just remember being young, the story hit me kind of hard, so they really put some character in them. I know, right? The first Mystery Dungeon game I played was Explorers of Time, and then I played Blue Rescue Team later. We found the cartridge at a yard sale at some point. I still have the cartridge. Some random kid's name is written on the back of it. Alright, so, yeah, thank y'all for stopping by, everyone. I do appreciate it. the next stream will be tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern, where we will be racing John's Calibro in chat in Pokemon Blue with Lunala. So I'm actually gonna bring up its sprite. Oh darn. There is no Lunala sprite. I actually have to make one. Darn. Never mind, I actually have to make the sprite. Anyway, I will see you all later. Bye.